Marcella, Rhode Island. You guys should watch the video of the show, Dirty Jobs. We love Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe.
Yeah.
A guy castrates a sheep with his teeth. Fucking unbelievable.
No, he doesn't.
So let's try to find that, and maybe that's
can't be true.
Maybe that's the direction the show goes in today. Let's see what we can develop in front of everybody's eyes today.
That can't be true.
We're starting with a blank canvas, Anthony.
It's freaking me out just thinking about it. What does he do? Does he use a knife first and then just cut the wires with his teeth? Or does he bite the scrot off?
I don't know.
And let the balls drop out? I watched the horse be castrated.
Why would you
Jimmy
watch
Jackson, because Jimmy Jackson used to do it. Yeah.
What do they do?
Jimmy Jackson used to do it. He
is that taking the ballies out?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He would just take a horse, like tie up its front legs and push him over.
Yeah.
And he would just push over, and then when he would tie the rear leg, the rear hoof or paw to the front legs, and then take a buck knife, regular knife,
right,
and cut the bottom of the scrotum off.
Did they like that?
They hated it.
Really?
And then the balls pop right out.
Because some of these dumb animals, you do all those horrific things to it, and they're just eating grass.
No, the thing's like
grazing.
He's making noises.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the balls pop out, and then you cut whatever's connecting the balls to everything inside. And then he took a big thing of
All right, we found the video, but
holy shit. Then he take a big thing of pine tar,
right,
and slap it on the wound.
And that's it?
No stitches, no nothing, just pine tar.
But does the pine tar go away and then
Yeah, then eventually the pine tar wears off as it heals from the inside out, and then it just has no balls no more.
Huh.
Wow, I think I just saw a little piece of that footage of the guy castrating the...
Today, this is your radio show. Where are we going? We're going to start with this. So you got Dirty Jobs. You got Mike Rowe. Now, Mike Rowe's a pussy. Why isn't he doing this? Would you do this for the good TV, Ant? If they said it was safe and you weren't going to get any diseases? He's castrated. What did he just do?
That's fucking horrible, man.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Get the audio on. What? Thank you, whoever.
And now he's shoving his thumb up his ass. This guy has a sexual problem with sheep.
Get over here. Yeah, let's start this over.
Fucking animal to do that to an animal, that motherfucker.
Maybe it doesn't hurt. Maybe it's the way they do it.
I love when people say it doesn't hurt the animal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Try.
Here we go. Right. Dirty Jobs.
Don't let it kick. I imagine it might want to kick.
All right, Mike Rowe is holding the sheep.
That's the scrotum. How old is this land? He's probably close to 3 weeks. Hey, those are the testicles. Those are the testicles. You get in here and just squeeze them out. Oh, my God. What the hell are you doing, man? What in the name of all the...
Oh, my God. And then he takes the testicles out with his teeth.
Yeah, lambs are castrated to make sure that only sheep with desirable wool are bred. Healthy males with the right coloring are left intact.
Jim, get over here. What happened? That's docking for real? The docking is actually the cutting of the tail. Yeah. And that's... Okay, now go ahead and flip him kind of up. Sit him on his tail. That way it'll kind of... Like this? Cut the bleeding off.
That fucking poor animal.
And then while you do that... What the hell? I do the ear mark. Right. Kick out, we're going to go ahead and set him back inside.
Put him back down.
Man, we deserve everything that's coming for us. We really do.
Whether it's like a nuclear disaster, volcanoes,
we so deserve it.
Global warming, alien invasion.
When it finally fucking happens, the animal's gonna be like, about fucking time. What we do to animals, and I swear I'm not an animal guy.
Dude, he pulled the fucking testicles out with his teeth.
But they wouldn't show this on TV unless it's a very normal practice that probably doesn't hurt the animal that much. I would guess.
No,
that fucking animal
I would guess.
It's just common. It's just such common practice that it's accepted. Now they're branding them. This is just
Can we get Mike Rowe on the phone?
Biting the testicles.
Possibly. Because the fucking wool isn't the right color. And you know what, man? Fucking, as much as PETA can be annoying.
They are.
Yeah, but there is a purpose to them. And it's like, they would fucking be on this guy so fucking badly. They would make the company not allow this dirtbag to bite an animal's balls off because its wool isn't the right
but then
color.
you know what your fucking wool sweater's going to cost you?
Fuck wool, it itches.
You know what your wool fucking whatever you wear is going to cost you?
Well, you know what? If we have to pay an extra fucking quarter so that an animal's fucking balls aren't bitten off, then I don't know. Are we that fucked up? Do we need a wool sweater that bad? Holy shit, are we a fucking bunch of cunts?
I'm not angry yet because I really want to. Maybe someone can help us out with this. Maybe the fucking sheep doesn't feel it.
Like, do you know what it would take to anesthetize every fucking sheep they gotta castrate? It would the money and time that it would take when you could just bite their balls right off.
Fair enough, but then we wonder, like, well, how terrible. How could someone run into a fucking innocent civilian yelling Allah Akbar with a fucking bomb strapped to him? And I'm not saying that that's the same thing, but it is the same complete indifference to something else.
Well, they don't have the divine spark of life that we have.
Exactly.
They can't go to heaven.
Do you know what I mean, though?
They don't get to go to heaven. Only we do.
No.
It's different, but it's the same part of the brain working. It is the same absolute indifference to the suffering of something else.
It is
needlessly.
really odd that people can do that.
And yet, as Americans, we sit around and go, how can anybody behave that way? Oh, look, hold his legs open and bite his fucking balls off.
We like the payoff to other people doing our dirty work.
Yeah.
That's what we do. I love a good steak. I don't want to shoot a bolt through the poor little guy's head.
I agree.
You know, I might not like wool sweaters. Some people do. A nice Van Heusen sometimes.
They're not wool, though. They were, what is it?
Rayon.
Rayon.
Jacron. Polyester.
Shite.
Shite.
They were actually
Is
the
there a
poles.
worse brand?
No, it's the awful. They were actually a collection of bitten off sheep testicles that you'd wear.
They collect mole hair.
Yeah, but if they, oh, I didn't put the audio on. What a bastard I am.
Well, Mike Rowe bit the testicles in this same episode.
No, he didn't.
And I would imagine he wouldn't be risking his career, so that someone had to say something that, look, this is normal practice.
No, he didn't.
They would not allow this on Dirty Jobs unless they did a lot of research and found out that this is certainly okay in the sheep community.
Hope you give them...
Shit, I can't even watch it. It's like fucking...
Steve's not answering his phone? No. He should still be producing the fucking radio show from his fucking
No, he's
house.
not going to do that.
Especially if he has a fucking cold.
You give them...
Look
at the animal. Look at the
it's
fucking
kicking.
animal struggling to get out. Oh.
He's like, you just bit
Come
my
on, Mike.
fucking balls off. He's making a face like you just bit my balls off.
And they cut the tail off, too?
It's a legitimate job. Like, that's why he's allowed to do it.
Right.
Like a slaughterhouse. But the animal's fucking... How do you do that to a fucking animal,
He
man?
ain't being slaughtered. He gets to run around after this is done.
Walk around. How fast is he running? His ball
And they
is bitten
cut
off.
the tip of his ear off. They're cutting his tail off. Look at this fucking... Look at this leather-faced fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre nutty motherfucker.
The guy's got blood all over his his fucking clothes. I think this guy loves what he does.
We're just a fucking sickening, and it's not just it's all people. We're just fucking sickening because there are things that we could do gentler, and we don't.
Jimmy Crisco has a little problem with what
money.
you said.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't
It's a
he?
shake.
also,
Crisco from
Whatever.
Whackbag, a regular. There's a huge fucking difference, Jimmy. We're killing sheep for wool sweaters. They're killing people because they don't agree with their way of life.
Now, what Crisco, who's obviously...
We're not mass slaughtering sheep because we disagree with their politics. Holy shit.
No, stupid fucking Crisco. What I said was, you idiot, that it is a difference. I said it was different, but it's the same part of the brain, which is a complete indifference to something else, to something that is fucking barbaric. It's the same part of the fucking brain.
Right,
And I certainly don't agree with Islam, but hey, you want to fucking play that game? What's fucking a higher ethic? Killing yourself and somebody else for whatever crazy God reason you have, or because you want a nicer sweater, biting the fucking balls off of something that's innocent and defenseless. Now, I don't even disagree with it that it's different, but it's like, don't get into that fucking self-righteous game, stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, I hear what Jimmy's
Shut up.
saying. It's like the same type of...
The same side of the brain,
Like,
man.
I couldn't do this. I couldn't fucking do this job. They're God damn it.
Well, you got to check out this video. out there in radio land.
What
and
the
this should make
fuck?
This should make Jimmy very happy. At the end of the episode, they fried up the testicles and ate them.
But it's like, what a fucking scumbag way to do it.
Yeah.
What a scumbag way to do it, man.
Well, why do they do it? No one has answered
Because
the
they
question
don't give
yet.
a fuck. It's probably so they don't reproduce so the wool is better.
But they probably have in their work, in their minds, a legit reason why they do it this way. I just want to know. What are they saying?
Why are they cutting it off with a knife?
Who saw the episode?
I don't know.
Because it's probably the easiest way to do it without any tools.
Mm-hmm.
One person holds it, the other person squeezes with his hands, so they both got their hands full. So you'd need a third person if you wanted to do it.
No one
surgically.
No one makes me laugh is comments like this. Boys, it's a radio show. We can't see this. Just
holy shit! Do you have a fucking computer? You 1970 cunt.
Or do you have an imagination? Let's start there. You can imagine what we're talking about. A sheep is being held. They put a little slit, and then they pull the fucking testicles out by their teeth. That's good radio, my friends.
Yeah.
You don't actually need to see the video. And guess what? With the new technology today, now you might go, you know what? I'm going to make a note, and I got to now see that video because of the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
Work with us.
But you're right, too. Yeah.
Here.
It's fucking radio, so we describe what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you supposed to do? That's what radio's been for years.
Okay.
Yeah, dummy. You should have your balls bitten off.
All right, we got...
No, the dad should have, so we'd have to deal with this.
Now we got some answers to the questions we're asking. Let's go with Jay in Virginia. Jay?
The reason they bite the testicles off is because it's a rougher wound. It causes less bleeding than a clean cut. So it bleeds less, which causes less pain for the animal. But they do it as a regular practice. But there is an easier way nowadays. They got what's called banding. It's a very small but very thick rubber band. They pull both testicles out, stretch the rubber band over, and that cuts the blood circulation off, which causes them to rot off instead of cut off.
I think they're showboating a little bit.
I completely agree.
I'm sure after the slit, they could probably maybe take some prongs or something, and take the testicles out. But they're like, look what we can do with our teeth. Same thing as the what are they called? The fucking
forceps.
It sounds like thong. Sounds tongs.
It's fucking human beings' pathetic attempt at being real fucking hunter animals. Arr, be gritty with my teeth. Arr. We're fucking soft-skinned faggots who need guns or elephants would step on us. It's okay that we have to do that to protect ourselves, but don't try to get gritty by biting off a sheep's fucking balls.
You love my guns?
No, I'm not. I don't mean I like that. I'm talking about like to defend ourselves against animals.
What's happening out there?
Well,
all of a sudden they started jockeying around.
Let's say hi to Brian.
How about they do it to a fucking lion? Or how about a wasp? How about you pick up a hornet and bite his balls off, you fucking faggot? A sheep. Gotta have the guy hold it so it's little sheep legs. At least hold it down yourself. Fucking puss.
All right, we got a guy that does this for a living. I've castrated a sheep before. Brian, give us some knowledge, will you?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't do it now, but I have done it when I was a kid. And the reason they do that is because it's cost-effective. It's a lot faster. They just cut the top off, squeeze the balls, pull them out with their teeth, throw a little medicine on there, flip them over, cut the tail off, and they're on to the next one. But they don't use their teeth. They use their lips. They pull their lips over the teeth and pull it out very gently. If they bite them, it hurts the lamb a lot. They just yank them right out.
Dude, why do they cut the tail off?
They cut the tail off because their tail and their balls take protein to grow. So if they take the tail and the balls off, the lambs actually grow more meat.
Good. Good.
I love how we figured this shit out.
They take the tails off so they grow more meat. Good.
You will tell me when you stop biting those lambs' balls off, won't you, Brian?
They don't bite the tail, they cut the tail, but actually the ones that are going to keep, they cut the tails off right up next to the skin so they can breathe.
Yeah.
If the tail's in the way, they can't breathe. So the ones that keep cut right off next to the lamb.
Fucking scumbag
Right, thank
industry.
you, Brian.
Holy shit, do I hate people.
I know it's the listeners' show today. We're just going wherever they take us, but I just have to break out of this for 2 seconds to say Hillary Clinton is doing her confirmation hearing, and that pussy whipped Chuck Schumer. Why is he sitting right next to her during this whole thing?
Because he is her fucking lapdog. He has been for years.
What, is there any reason he has to be there? Except for showing support.
Yeah, showing support.
Is that it?
I would gather. What else is he going to do?
Huh.
Oh.
All right, but it's not our show today. It's the listener's show. Let's go with Brian in Delaware. Brian?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Oh, thanks, Bri.
Hey, man, the liquid ass gimmick, it works wonders in a nightclub when you got some, like, Justin Timberlake guy, you know, trying to take all the women.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up behind him, you squirt a couple drops on the back of the pant leg.
Oh.
It really works nice. I mean, it'll clean the house real quick. But I was going to ask y'all, why support Liquid Ass when they've been supporting Bubba for 3 years? He's been advertising for 3 years with them. That's why y'all ain't getting the money.
Hey, I don't care, Bubba.
Actually, that's where they designed the smell from. His seat.
It's liquefied audio of his show.
What?
Punch it out.
You know, you want to talk about that fucking loser hillbilly. Go to his fucking website and see how he did blind boxing recently.
Yeah, nice one.
And why don't you go ask that fucking redneck hillbilly where he got that idea from? Cocksucker.
Well, it seems...
No one did blind boxing before we did. No one. Go fuck yourself.
Hillary's going to catch a little problem because of Bill.
What do you mean? What are they trying
that's
to
the only
say?
flack. Well, Bill Clinton, in certain ways, he's made money and things like that. But they say she'll skate through. She'll be like, I don't know any Bill Clinton. I don't know. Yeah, there were a lot of buffers. Now she'll skate.
Listen, here we go. Jimmy, Jimmy, you're getting fucking tedious. Stop eating meat then. Just because you admit your hypocrisy doesn't make you less annoying.
I don't care. Whoever the listener is,
that would be TJ Joseph from ICANN.
Well, you know what, TJ? You got an option. Fucking keep listening to it, stupid, because I'll say whatever I want.
And then Pete from Jersey. Jimmy, stop crying about the animals. Their food, their clothing, not people. Cry for people. Animals would
shut the fuck up.
Animals would eat your guts while you're still alive without a worry.
Shut up. Yeah, but they wouldn't bite my balls off and fucking eat my tailbone off to fatten me up. Fucking and bite my ear off. Dumb motherfuckers. I don't care if people agree. You can write in all the stupid instant feedback you want. I'm not saying this for people to agree with me. I don't give a shit. Dude, what's the matter? You don't like to look at the fucking... You don't like to look at at how fucking close to home... What's the matter? It makes you realize that you don't have as much right to complain about when other people are pieces of shit towards other people? Because you see how we act?
I couldn't do that to a little lamb, but I'll eat a fucking lamb chop in a second. Those are some tasty fucking...
Oh, God, I love lamb chops.
Oh.
They are delicious.
Oh, you ever have a little rack of lamb? Oh, the rack of lamb, they take them ribs and they put the little things on top of them and put them in a circle. And then you just, oh, it's so good. Fuck them and their balls.
I was looking at my steak the other night. I was like, man, I don't want to know what part of the body it came from because they make it look so appetizing, right?
Yeah.
They should make a law that they have to serve food with the head still attached, and then we'll see.
No matter what it is?
No matter what it is.
Like, even if it's a little piece of steak, it's got a giant fucking steer head on it.
And then we'll see how many meat eaters are still out there. Put the fucking... Well, let's just put the face, not even the head, the face of the thing you're eating on the plate.
Oh, that I wouldn't bother me at all.
It wouldn't bother you?
It's delicious.
When they put out the whole fish for you and you see the fish head. And
especially fish. Who cares about that?
I don't care as much about that. You're right.
Are you going to get all upset when you're eating a scallop that you're looking at a shell on a plate?
Just imagine if they put the little cow face on your plate.
Cow face.
Enjoy your steak.
Stupid thing sticking its tongue up its nostril, sucking snot out of there. Good for him.
The chicken head with the eyes just frozen in time as you're trying to enjoy some chicken breast.
Yeah, all right, chicken heads are pretty disgusting.
What other heads would just drive you nuts?
What other heads we got?
What other ones? What's a good one?
In fucking Chinatown when they just hang the chickens up like that.
Unbelievable,
Their
right?
heads still on and the beaks.
It's amazing. You cut off
Best part.
You cut
Really?
You cut a couple parts off the chicken, and now it looks like it's
everything's fine. It's edible. It's
fine.
just food.
Don't have the little chicken feet still attached or nothing.
You don't want anything that makes it look like a thing that was alive.
Huh?
That had stuff that made it walk. I guess you have to eliminate every bit of what gave it locomotion.
Yeah.
Get rid of its wings.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of its fucking feet.
Mm-hmm.
The head. And then you just got the torso.
Yeah.
That's it. Hang that up.
Could you eat a like meat and stuff if the face or the head was?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
Really?
I wouldn't want the fucking fuzzy rotting steer head near me. But if it's, I've been to. You've been to these dumb theme restaurants where they got big fucking steer head on the wall?
Yeah.
With the big horns?
That's easy.
And you're eating. You're looking at the fucking thing.
Dude, I went back to that place where you ordered the 5-pound lobster because you were pissed off at our agent. I finally went back there.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And they brought me a whole fish. And then the guy's cutting it up for me, and he goes, you got to try the eye. It's the best part. Or
no, it's not.
No, not the eye. I'm sorry. The cheek of this certain
fish cheek? How do you know a fish has a cheek?
He called it the fish cheek, and he says it's the best part of the fish. It was disgusting. Of course it was. I had to try it, but it was disgusting. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? I ain't eating fish cheeks. No, thank you. More on the castration of the sheep. It's the listener show. Aunt Earl Flynn used to castrate animals. Used to watch any of these interest you, just let me know. Used to watch sheep get castrated as a kid. I think we kind of did that. If you don't want bad wool and sheep mating, build a fence. I like this idea. Alex in Philly.
Yo, first time on?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, James.
Thank you, man.
If they want to keep the wool pure, why don't they just build a fucking fence?
That would kind of solve everything, right?
No, that would be very not cost effective because you'd have to put a fence in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep them separated. What, are you going to have separate fucking places for them when they're eating and everything? Fuck that. Too expensive. Bite their balls off.
Let's say hi to Arch on Long Island. Arch.
What do you say, guys?
Hey.
How many people to this day still do not eat veal because of that City Slickers movie, Billy Crystal, with that little calf named Norman?
I don't eat veal once I found out what they do to get it. It's just a personal choice. I don't eat it.
Well, man, what they do to chickens isn't much better.
I'm not saying, again, yeah.
I just don't eat veal because I've never got into veal. It's the only reason.
Oh, veal.
You like the veal, right, Aunt?
I like veal marsala.
Oh, is that... You eat Norman?
I could give a fucking shit. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, if we weren't top of the food chain, love eating Norman. Something comes down here and decides we're tasty, and we're fucked. To serve man, it's a cookbook.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Holly in St. Petersburg. It's the listener show today. We just sit back. We got plenty of stuff to go to, but you know what? We'll try this out today. Holly, what's up?
Hey, guys. I was first-time caller.
Thank you, Holly.
But I wanted to say that this animal talk and everything last night, I watched the show, and it was so disturbing that I survived on the Biography channel. And these old people were hiking in the woods, and this mountain lion attacked the guy, and he's, like, telling his wife to take the ballpoint pen out of his back pocket and stab it in the eye. And they lived, but the thing, ripped the guy's head off.
The guy died? Or...
No, he lived. She dragged him up to the road, and she was trying to flag somebody down, and, the first guy that she tried to flag down drove around her and sped off. And then the second time, these workers came, and it was she looked like she was like your mom, and she was just, so scared, and she says, and I had to poke the mountain lion in the eye with this ballpoint pen.
That tests your love. I know a lot of us out there say to our spouse, I love you more than anything. What is the more than anything part? Like, if a mountain lion is attacking your wife, are you going to hang out and try to save her, or are you running and saying, well, I guess the love wasn't that strong after all?
You should say I love you more than a lot of things.
But everyone says I love you more than anything.
Many things.
But the more than anything has never really been tested.
No.
I love you more than a bevy of things.
That is, I love you more than anything, hanging around, getting the ballpoint fucking pen out and poking the mountain lion in the eye.
Well, if you remember, chimpanzee guy who got his balls ripped off by a chimp's teeth.
Yeah.
See, look at that guy. He got his fucking balls ripped off.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
And they said the problem is they were trying to wear a fat man sweater. And exactly, look at how we react to that. It's funny. Look at how we react to that. We go, how could they should shoot those chimps.
Yeah.
All they wanted was some birthday cupcakes. Fat boy and thumbless wife didn't want to give the chimps cupcakes. So the chimps were like, well, you're going to give cupcakes up. And now you lose your nose and balls.
I'm a big your full face, your balls, and one of your feeties.
I'm a big fan when animals fight back and get the best of us. I love those videos more than anything.
But that's a great.
Love it.
Well, that woman, she jumped in though to try to help out the hubby. So I guess
I love you more than anything.
That's a ballsy fucking move.
I love you more than anything.
Yeah, bitter thumb off.
Yeah. It cost her a title. She had an 8-year run as best Fonzie impressionist, and she lost because it was 2 days before the competition, and she had to stay in the hospital thumbless.
She could only hitchhike northbound.
But yeah, it's amazing, like that one example of animals ripping off human balls and how that was front page news. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. It's your show today. Where are we going next? We'll find out after we hear from what? What are they playing right now? Does it matter? Same promos over and over and over again. Oh, my God. In between our show and Ron and Fez, it's unlistenable. To Steve, who runs the channel.
There should be something there.
To Steve, who runs the channel, it's unlistenable.
Yeah, it's just promo after promo.
Promo after promo after promo.
Time.
And then it's the promos that they started the break with again. It is unlistenable that they can't figure that shit out. I don't know.
Anything in there. Fucking music.
It's horrendous. Because you want to keep the listenership up, and when you want one show to seg into the other nicely.
Right.
But sometimes at 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it is, between the two shows.
It's a long time.
It's unfucking listenable.
So when I'm driving home and I want to, pop on Ron and Fez, and I turn them on like a few minutes early, and that's all you get. It's like, oh, fuck.
Nothing against the sponsors. It's how it's being played on the channel.
Yeah.
It's obviously filler. Well, find this. Oh, we need 30 seconds. All right, play this promo that just ran 2 minutes ago. Okay, we need another 30 seconds. Play that promo again. It doesn't matter that they just heard that. Right?
Yeah, I should put something a little
that seems like it would be
in there.
An easy fix. All right, we'll continue with your show next. Marcella, Rhode Island. You guys should watch the video of the show, Dirty Jobs. We love Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe.
Yeah.
A guy castrates a sheep with his teeth. Fucking unbelievable.
No, he doesn't.
So let's try to find that, and maybe that
can't be true.
Maybe that's the direction the show goes in today. Let's see what we can develop in front of everybody's eyes today.
That can't be true.
We're starting with a blank canvas, Anthony.
It's freaking me out just thinking about it. What does he do? Does he use a knife first and then just cut the wires with his teeth, or does he bite the scrot off?
I don't know.
And let the balls drop out. I watched the horse be castrated.
Why would you?
Jimmy
watch
Jackson, because Jimmy Jackson used to do it. Yeah.
What do they do?
Jimmy Jackson used to do it. He
is that taking the ballies out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He would just take a horse,
and that's it.
No stitches, no nothing, just pine tar.
But does the pine tar go away, and then
then eventually the pine tar wears off as it heals from the inside out, and then it just has no balls no more.
Huh.
Wow, I think I just saw a little piece of that footage of the guy castrating the...
Today, this is your radio show. Where are we going? We're going to start with this. So you got Dirty Jobs. You got Mike Rowe. Now, Mike Rowe's a pussy. Why isn't he doing this? Would you do this for the good TV, Ant? If they said it was safe and you weren't going to get any diseases? He's castrated. What did he just do?
That's fucking horrible, man.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Get the audio on. What? Thank you, whoever.
And now what is he
I
shoving his thumb up
but...
his ass? This guy has a sexual problem with sheep.
Get over here.
Like, tie up its front legs and push him over.
Yeah.
And he would just, push over. And then when he would tie the rear leg, the rear hoof, or paw, to the front legs, and then take a buck knife, regular knife,
right,
and cut the bottom of the scrotum off.
Did they like that?
They hated it.
Really?
And then the balls pop right out.
Because some of these dumb animals, you do all these horrific things to it, and they're just eating grass.
No, the thing's
they're
like
grazing.
He's making noises.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the balls pop out, and then you cut whatever's connecting the balls to everything inside. And then he took a big thing of
All right, we found the video, but why
holy
don't you
shit. Then he take a big thing of pine
that for a
tar,
second. Right,
and slap it on the wound.
Yeah, let's start this over.
Fucking animal to do that to an animal, that motherfucker.
Maybe it doesn't hurt. Maybe it's the way they do
I love when people say it doesn't hurt the animal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Try.
Here we go.
Right.
Dirty jobs.
Don't let it kick.
I imagine it might want to.
All right, Micro is holding the sheep.
That's the scrotum.
How old is this? How old is this lamb?
He's probably close to 3 weeks.
Hey, those are the testicles.
Those are the testicles. When
Right.
you get in here and you squeeze them out.
Oh my God! What the hell are you doing, man? What in the name of all the?
Oh my God!
Pull the testicles out.
And then he takes the testicles out with his teeth. Yeah,
Lambs are castrated to make sure that only sheep with desirable wool are bred. Healthy males with the right coloring are left intact.
fucking-
Jim, get over here! What happened? That's docking for real?
The docking is actually the cutting of the tail. Yeah. And that's...
Wait a
God damn! That's
Okay, now go ahead and flip him kind of up. Sit him on his tail. That way it'll kind of... Like this? Cut the bleeding off.
That fucking poor animal.
And then while you do that,
what? That's
I
hell!
do the ear mark.
Right.
Kick out, we're going to go ahead and set him back inside.
Put him back down.
Yeah, we deserve everything that's coming for us. We really do.
Whether it's fucking nuclear disaster, volcanoes,
Oh, we so deserve it.
global warming, alien invasion.
When it finally fucking happens, the animal's gonna be like, about fucking time. What we do to animals, and I swear I'm not an animal guy.
Dude, he pulled the fucking testicles out with his teeth.
But they wouldn't show this on TV unless it's a very normal practice that probably doesn't hurt the animal that much. I would guess.
No, I